Hello foodies. Today we are presenting fantastic meals that you can whip up from your freezer. Imagine the convenience of reaching into your freezer and pulling out ingredients that can be transformed into a culinary delight. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a kitchen novice, these meals can be your secret weapon. They're versatile, easy to prepare, and oh so delicious. So, clear some space in your freezer and get ready to embark on a gastronomic adventure. Ready to put your freezer to work? Let's dive in. First up is the versatile spinach. You can use it in a myriad of ways. Consider a simple yet delicious spinach and cheese omelette. It's as simple as sautéing thawed spinach, whisking it into eggs, adding a sprinkle of cheese, and letting it cook. So, with spinach in your freezer, a healthy meal is just a few minutes away. Moving on, let's not forget the often underrated artichoke hearts. These little gems are great for adding a unique taste and texture to a variety of dishes. They're perfect for a quick and easy pizza topping. Just spread your favorite pizza sauce on a crust, sprinkle with cheese, and scatter some thawed artichoke hearts on top. Bake until golden and bubbly for a gourmet pizza right at home, or toss them into a pasta dish for an instant flavor boost. So remember, with artichoke hearts in your freezer, you're never far away from a delicious and interesting meal. Now let's turn our attention to the humble frozen peas. Not only are they a great source of protein and fiber, but they are also incredibly versatile. Need to whip up a quick side dish? Just simmer some frozen peas with a bit of butter, salt and pepper. Voila! A simple yet delicious side that pairs well with almost any main course. Or for a more international flavor, why not try adding frozen peas to a curry or stir fry? They cook quickly and add a pop of color and flavor to your dish. Plus, they are a great way to sneak in some extra veggies into your meals. So, next time you're in the freezer aisle, don't overlook the power of peas. Now let's pivot to broccoli. This tree-like veggie is a powerhouse of nutrients, packed with vitamins K and C, potassium, and fiber. Not only is it beneficial for our health, but it's also incredibly versatile in the kitchen. Frozen broccoli can be your secret weapon when you're in a rush. It's already washed, chopped, and ready to go, saving you precious time in meal prep. You can steam it for a quick and healthy side dish, toss it into stir fries, or even include it in your pasta and rice dishes for an extra boost of nutrients. And don't forget about broccoli soup. Blend your steamed frozen broccoli with some garlic, onions, and your choice of broth. Then finish it off with a swirl of cream for a warm and comforting meal. The frozen food aisle really does offer something for every taste and nutritional need. So next time you're shopping, don't overlook that bag of frozen broccoli. Moving from the broccoli and plunging into the vibrant green of beans. Yes, we're talking about frozen green beans, a versatile ingredient that can be a game changer in your meals. With frozen green beans in your freezer, you're always ready for a quick, healthy side dish. Start by taking out your desired quantity from the freezer, no need to thaw. You can steam them, boil them, or even stir-fry for a crispy treat. Green beans are great in salads, soups, and casseroles, but they can also stand alone as a delicious side dish. Just toss them in some olive oil and your favorite spices and roast them in the oven for a tasty, nutritious snack. They're also a great addition to your homemade pizzas, adding a pop of color and a boost of nutrition. So don't forget to add green beans to your frozen food shopping list. They not only save you prep time, but also provide a quick and easy way to add more veggies to your meals. Next, let's take a detour to the orange hues of health, carrots. The humble carrot, often overlooked, is a powerhouse of health benefits. Rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, carrots are fantastic for your eye health. They're also low in calories and high in fiber, making them a great choice for those looking to maintain a healthy weight. But how can you incorporate them into your meals? Well, frozen carrots can be a versatile addition to your kitchen. Boil them for a quick side, toss them into stir-fries for a burst of color, or roast them with a drizzle of honey and a sprinkle of cinnamon for a sweet and savory treat. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try adding them to your smoothies for a nutritional boost? Yes, you heard it right. Carrots in your smoothies. Trust us, it's a game changer. So before we move on to our next segment, remember to add frozen carrots to your shopping list. They're not just for rabbits, you know. Let's take a brief detour into the realm of radiant raspberries. These tiny red jewels, when frozen, are a powerhouse of flavor and versatility. Their sweet yet tangy flavor can add a punch to your morning smoothies, just like strawberries. But that's not all. Frozen raspberries can also be used to make a quick and easy raspberry sauce. Simply heat them in a saucepan with a touch of sugar and lemon juice until they break down and thicken into a delicious sauce. This sauce can be drizzled over pancakes, waffles, or even your evening vanilla ice cream for a fruity twist. And if you're in the mood for a refreshing drink, why not try a raspberry lemonade? Blend frozen raspberries with some lemon juice and sugar. Strain it and mix with chilled water. Garnish with fresh mint leaves, and you have a refreshing summer drink ready in no time. So whether it's breakfast, dessert, or a refreshing drink, frozen raspberries can do it all. Now, let's take a quick detour to the land of versatile vegetables. Yes, we're talking about the humble cauliflower. But we're not just talking about any form of cauliflower, but its innovative counterpart, cauliflower rice. This versatile ingredient has been making waves in the culinary world, and for good reason. With its light texture and neutral flavor, it's a low-carb alternative to traditional grains and can be used in a variety of dishes. Imagine whipping up a quick cauliflower fried rice for lunch, or a comforting bowl of cauliflower rice and beans for dinner. And the best part, you can find frozen cauliflower rice in most supermarkets, making it a convenient option for those busy weeknights. Simply sauté it with some olive oil, add your favorite vegetables and protein, season to taste, and voila! A nutritious and delicious meal ready in no time. So next time you're in the frozen foods aisle, don't forget to grab a bag of this versatile ingredient. Well, let's take a detour to the colorful and nutritious world of butternut squash. This winter squash is not just a pretty face, it's packed with vitamins A and C, making it a fantastic immunity booster. But did you know that it can also be a versatile ingredient in your kitchen? Yes, from creamy soups to savory roasts, butternut squash can add a sweet and nutty flavor to your dishes. You can even use it as a healthy alternative to mashed potatoes. Simply roast the squash, scoop out the flesh, and mash it up with some butter, salt, and pepper. And voila, you have a delicious side dish that's lower in calories and higher in nutrients than traditional mashed potatoes. Butternut squash also freezes well, so you can stock up when it's in season and enjoy it all year round. So, next time you're at the grocery store, don't forget to pick up a butternut squash. As we're progressing, let's take a detour to the ocean's bounty. We're talking about the quick and convenient frozen fish and shellfish. Picture this. You've just arrived home from a long day and you're craving something hearty and wholesome. What better than a quick seafood feast? Let's show you how. Start by thawing your frozen fish or shellfish safely in the refrigerator. Once thawed, you can season it with your favorite spices. For a quick marinade, mix olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, and parsley. Let it sit for a few minutes while you preheat your grill or stovetop. Cook the seafood on medium heat until it's opaque and easily flakes with a fork. Remember, cooking times will vary depending on the type and size of your seafood. Serve this with a side of our championing chicken for a protein-packed meal, or with a simple salad for a light dinner. Fish and shellfish are excellent sources of lean protein and essential omega-3 fatty acids, making them a healthy and delicious choice. The best part? You can keep a variety of frozen seafood in your freezer, ready to whip up a meal whenever you need. Now, let's transition to something that's a breakfast staple, yet so versatile that it can be enjoyed at any meal of the day: the wonderful world of frozen waffles. These golden, crispy delights can be so much more than just a breakfast item with a dollop of butter and maple syrup. In fact, with a little bit of creativity, they can be the star of your meals. Let's start with a breakfast idea: Waffle Benedict. Just pop a waffle in the toaster, top it with some ham, a poached egg, and drizzle on some hollandaise. Voila! You have a gourmet breakfast right at home. For lunch, how about a waffle BLT? Toast your waffles, slather them with some mayo, and stack on some crispy bacon, lettuce, and juicy tomatoes. And for dinner, let's get a little fancy with chicken and waffles. Grill up some chicken, make a quick gravy, and serve it on top of your toasted waffle. The combination of the sweet waffle and the savory chicken is truly delightful. And don't forget dessert. Top your waffle with some ice cream, drizzle on some chocolate syrup, and sprinkle on some nuts. You've got a dessert that's sure to impress. So next time you're in the frozen aisle, grab a box of waffles and let your culinary imagination run wild. Now, we move on to the charming world of cherries. Sweet, tangy, and bursting with flavor, Cherries are a versatile ingredient that can be used in a variety of dishes. Start your day with a cherry smoothie, packed with vitamins and antioxidants to kickstart your morning. Blend cherries with some yogurt, a splash of almond milk, and honey, and voila! A refreshing cherry smoothie is ready to serve. For lunch, why not try a cherry tomato salad? The combination of sweet cherries and tart tomatoes creates a tantalizing flavor profile. And when it comes to dinner, cherries can be used to create a delicious sauce for your grilled chicken or pork. The sweet and tangy flavor of the cherries perfectly complements the savory meat, creating a dish that is sure to impress. And let's not forget dessert. Cherry pie, cherry tart, cherry sorbet. The options are endless. So the next time you find cherries at your local supermarket, don't hesitate to put them in your cart. They are not only delicious, but also packed with health benefits. We now turn to the sweet, crunchy delight of sweet corn. A versatile ingredient that can transform any meal into a flavorful feast. Let's delve into the wonderful world of sweet corn. Whether you enjoy it straight off the cob or use it in your favorite recipes, sweet corn offers a unique blend of sweetness and texture that adds a refreshing twist to your meals. For breakfast, consider a sweet corn and cheese omelette. Simply defrost and sauté some sweet corn, then mix it with your eggs and cheese for a delicious start to your day. For lunch, a sweet corn salad makes for a nutritious and tasty option. Combine defrosted sweet corn with diced cucumber, cherry tomatoes, and a drizzle of olive oil. The sweet corn adds a sweet crunch that complements the freshness of the vegetables. And for dinner, sweet corn can be an excellent addition to a stir-fry. Mix defrosted sweet corn with your choice of protein and vegetables, toss in some soy sauce, and you've got yourself a quick and delicious dinner. And let's not forget about dessert. A sweet corn pudding can be a delightful treat. Blend sweet corn with some milk and sugar, then bake until set. The result is a sweet, creamy dessert that's sure to satisfy your sweet tooth. So, from breakfast to dessert, sweet corn can be a delightful addition to any meal. Let's take a delicious detour to explore the sweet, tangy, and versatile world of blueberries. This small but mighty fruit is a true powerhouse of flavor and nutrition. Frozen blueberries can be used in a multitude of dishes, from breakfast to dessert, adding a pop of color and a burst of flavor. Start your day with a blueberry-packed smoothie, blending them with your choice of milk, a banana for creaminess, and a touch of honey for a natural sweetener. For a midday treat, consider a blueberry muffin or a slice of blueberry loaf, where the frozen blueberries can be directly added to your batter before baking, giving your baked goods a juicy surprise. And let's not forget about dessert. A classic blueberry pie with its vibrant filling and flaky crust can be the perfect end to any meal. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try a blueberry BBQ sauce? The tanginess of the berries perfectly balances the sweetness, making it a unique topping for your grilled meats. As you can see, with a packet of frozen blueberries in your freezer, the culinary possibilities are endless. Now, let's move forward to the next scene, where we will be exploring the sweet and tangy world of strawberries. Imagine starting your day with a delicious strawberry smoothie bowl, whipped up in no time using frozen strawberries. Blend them with your choice of milk and sweetener, then top with fresh fruits, nuts, or granola. And that's how you can use strawberries from your freezer to create a delightful meal. And there you have it, fantastic meals from your freezer. These recipes truly underline the magic of a well-stocked freezer. It's your secret weapon against time, unexpected guests, and those days when cooking from scratch feels like a mountain too steep to climb. We've explored a diverse range of ingredients, all ready and waiting in your freezer to transform into delicious meals. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more such delicious and easy meal ideas.